Hi guys, and welcome to this week's video. And if you've never seen my face on your YouTube before, please subscribe and like this video if you find it useful or interesting or just fun to watch. And also follow me on Instagram, and let's get right into this video. So this week's video is actually gonna be a mini series, and it's very exciting, at least for me, because as we all know, I am a personal trainer. I'm an online personal trainer, and I sell workout guides, and I do challenges, and I'm also a personal trainer on an app called Soodle. So my life's work is basically to get people into exercise and keep them healthy and provide them with good quality training programs. But the funny thing is, I've never made a training program for myself. I know this is very difficult for me to believe. I actually don't know why I haven't done it before, because I'm out there preaching, have a plan, if you want to reach your goals, you need to have a long-term plan and a quality guide. Otherwise you're just walking into the gym and kind of just doing what you feel like, and it's not necessarily going to give you the results that you want if you are not going in with a set plan. And that was exactly me. It is what it is, and I am going to practice what I preach now, and I am gonna make myself a long-term guide that is for me. After lockdown, I kind of really started to miss the gym. Obviously, I had a big break during lockdown, and it was fun, and it was just nice to step away from the gym. Why am I doing this? I never have my hair loose, so that's why I keep touching it. Anyway, it was nice to just take a break from gym, as we all need. Sometimes we just need a very big and long break and allow our bodies to recover and just de-stress. And now I feel like it is time for me to get right back into the swing of things and start to focus on myself, just like I focus on my clients. Because sometimes I feel like we can all just feel guilty for just practicing self-care. And I don't mean going for manicures, I mean just taking time to actually prepare and just become healthy and focus on ourselves and our bodies and our mental health and things like that. And I feel like sometimes we feel like it is a waste of time because we are not essentially making money from it. But I've been there, and I've come to the conclusion that it's not sustainable, and you need time for yourself, and you need to do things for yourself. And so I am in the works. So this is basically how I kind of just plan out all of my guides. I don't just start writing a guide. I really plan them, and I change them, and I go through them, and I test them out. And I think that's very important for coaches to do if they really want to take care of their clients. And before I actually start writing out the guide, I make little points and just kind of brainstorm on what I want the guide to do, what's the goal for this guide, and what I want to focus on. And so this is my guide that I made for myself and my specific goals. And some of the things in here, it's a lot of goals, and that means that it's not just going to happen in 2 months. It's going to take a while. So this is really a long-term plan for myself. I want to focus on cardio because I want to get my fitness up. I might be strong, but my fitness is not there, and it's just something I really need to work with. I don't want to be squatting super heavy and dying because I'm unfit, So I want to really focus on that. So for the first 3 weeks I will be focusing on that, and then the next few weeks I want to focus on muscle endurance. And this basically means muscle fitness and not so much cardio. And this just basically means having a higher rep range for your muscles. And then I also really want to keep my yoga running, and I want to still be able to focus on handstands and splits and things like that. So I will work those into my weeks so that I just don't neglect them. And then I am moving on to a slow time under tension for my muscles. And it's going to be basically between an 8 and 12 rep range, but I'm gonna move very slow between exercises. And then we are going into the strength phase. So this is basically having 1 to 6 rep range, and this is really gonna focus on just my strength and also focus on big movements like squats, bench presses, hip thrusts. I'm also working in a lot of rest and a lot of deload phases just to allow my body to recover from the hard work. And I feel like my body needs a little bit more rest than some other athletes. It's just the way my body is, and I feel like every person knows their body best. I don't like to push myself too hard to the point of overtraining or getting sick or things like that. So I really want to try and prevent this from happening and give my body sufficient rest. And that is also going to mean that maybe this guide is going to take a little bit longer to complete, but we will see how that goes. And then after that, I really want to focus on body weight strength. So this is push-ups, pull-ups, anything body weight like split squats, things like that are especially in my upper body that needs a lot of work. And obviously this guide is very personal and created to my goals and my needs. So I've completed the guide up until week 11. If I'm looking at the rough draft, then it looks like it's going to be about 21 weeks. So it's going to take about 5-6 months roughly. I'm not completely sure. I will still have a look at things, and obviously sometimes life happens. And I'm not going to be too hard on myself if maybe the time I don't complete it in the set time frame, because you know, life happens and you can't control life. So that is basically the guide, and I am naming it Unleash Your Power because I feel like I'm just gonna unleash my power. I mean, it's a name, and I'm really just gonna focus on things I need to focus on and things I want to achieve. So this is not so much an aesthetic kind of guide. I don't want to alter my aesthetic so much, but you know, there's also no harm in that. I mean, it's just an added bonus. So I've added a lot of glute days and also a lot of shoulder days because those are things that I aesthetically want to improve on. So I've just added that in. But yeah, mostly I want to focus on what my body can achieve and strength and things like that. So it's going to be very, very exciting. And I'm also going to show you what I look beforehand, what I look like now. And at the moment I am just training with dumbbells in our condo gym. And then tomorrow we are going to go and sign up at the new gym. And I will take you with me through every single week of this guide. I'll take you through my challenges and what I am achieving and my thoughts and feelings in this challenge. And I just think it's going to be great to just follow along and kind of see where my headspace is at and how I'm taking action towards my goals. And then when I have finished this guide, I will obviously alter it a bit, maybe make things better, maybe just alter it for the people, and I will maybe release the guide if all goes well. So that's very exciting and something to look forward to. So this is going to be the ultimate transformation guide. Hi guys, today is one day before it is that guy's birthday. We just woke up and I'm actually on my way to the doctor just to have some blood tests done because I've just been feeling very fatigued to the point that it's not really normal, and I've been feeling like this for the past 3 years, but I've never had blood tests done. I have been to doctors, but we didn't do like an investigation type of thing. And before that, we are just gonna go and get some coffee and eat something. Hi guys, so yesterday was Baron's birthday, so that was super fun. And the day before that, yes, on Saturday, I went to the doctor, and I did go a little bit into why I am going to the doctor on my Instagram. So if you've already seen this, you can just skip past this or whatever. So went to the doctor, just spoke about everything that I was experiencing, family history, what I've had done before, getting my tonsils taken out, and what we spoke about was obviously my extreme fatigue. Even though I am healthy, I train, but I also take rest days. I eat very healthy. I've treated my depression, and just I wasn't feeling as healthy as I should be, and I've been feeling like this for about 4 years. I have been to GPs. When I did have my tonsils, I got tonsillitis every single month, and that was really hard to deal with because tonsillitis is not a joke. And then they just prescribed me antibiotics the whole time, and then I had my tonsils taken out after convincing them to do so. And I even mentioned to one GP that I don't think that this is just a sore throat, and he was like, no, it's just a sore throat. So I got dismissed, and then I just didn't want to be on antibiotics anymore. Didn't go back to the GP really. Also didn't have a good medical aid, so I couldn't even afford to have blood tests done, but they didn't even suggest that, so I've never had blood tests done. And yesterday for Baron's birthday, I was so tired. I had a nap, and then I just woke up tired again, and then I wanted to go to bed at like 8 p.m. and then I just kind of pushed it for another hour and went to bed at 9. So yesterday was quite hectic. And now today I'm going back to the doctor, and the test that we had done was a blood test just for some vitamin deficiencies, but I also have supplemented with vitamins before, and I didn't feel any different. We spoke about pollution, but obviously South Africa's pollution is not as bad as it is here, but I have been experiencing like congestion for 3 years. And what else? We just spoke about my family history of diseases and cancers and whatnot. And we also are going to do a stool test as well as a thyroid function test. I can't remember, and a white blood cell count. I think that is it. So yes, what time is it now? It is now just past 9, and I'm going at 11:15, and hopefully I'll get some good news. Hopefully whatever is wrong with me can be treated, and it isn't something very bad, or either I don't want them to still not know what is going on with me. So hopefully we'll see. Hi guys, got back from the doctor. Turns out I'm not dying, so we can relax. I was very surprised. Very surprised. Oh, this is white. I was very surprised because turns out I have 3 minor vitamin deficiencies, so I wasn't deficient, like very much deficient. In one I wasn't really deficient, but she wanted to bring it up a little bit. I have supplemented with these vitamins before, didn't see any kind of improvement in how I felt, and I also eat basically all of the foods that are rich in these vitamins. So yeah, it doesn't, I'm obviously glad that I don't have some weird disease, but I don't know. We'll have to wait 3 months and see whether supplementing is going to work. Otherwise I'll go back. And she also mentioned that getting the over-the-counter supplements sometimes isn't even like enough. So I was deficient in vitamin D, and it has to be between 30 and 100. Mine is 29. And then iron, it's supposed to be between 15 and 150. Mine was 13. And then vitamin B12, I was 260, but yeah, it's supposed to be 187 and between 83, sorry, 183. So I'm not deficient, but she wants to get it up to 100. And then I also did the stool test. No abnormalities there. Also, nothing wrong with my thyroid. Blood cells were fine. So yeah, everything looked as it should. But I do feel, I felt obviously not great, but I'll check in 3 months from now and see if this works, hopefully. So I have been drinking my vitamins for almost a week now. I'm feeling okay today, still a bit tired and, you know, just going through the day. And I'm about to just film a workout and do a workout, and just also film it for Sudo, because I've been doing quite a lot of very cool and fun exercises that are quite advanced, using water bottles and resistance bands and steps, and just, you know, not really equipment based things because it is not available. Have my setup ready, and then I also just wanted to show you guys that I finished my workout guide, and apparently the gyms are opening on the 30th. Today is the 18th. It was supposed to open on the 15th, but they moved it up further. And yeah, so it's quite a long guide, and I just looked it over again and just tried to kind of make it as perfect for me as possible, just changed up a few things. And then my sister got me this little book, quite cute. It says all my secrets I can't say out loud, which is basically true because this is quite a cool workout guide, I must say. And so I'm just gonna use this as a little training journal, and I'm starting off with cardio and fitness and endurance, just to kind of work on my cardio, because a year at home I've lost a lot of fitness and I've lost a lot of strength and muscle. So just starting there, and also with some upper body strength, sprinting. I've got some yoga in there, handstands and such. So this is week 1 to 3. I will keep on adding my weeks and just write them down weekly, because I don't want to write down the whole entire guide and then I realize that I want to change something, or, you know, something happened. So I'm just going to write it in weekly. And so some of them are in pencil, so this is kind of my goal, and then I'm gonna write in what I achieved. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. just finished up with my workout, and that was quite a brutal one. I am really enjoying kind of seeing whatever I can do to make my home workouts as gym-ish, similar to gym workouts as possible. I think it's just, yeah, it's the only thing I can do to preserve some strength and muscle. Yeah, I will keep you guys updated about the gyms that are opening.